This story is about Bessy's Burgers. Bessie was my grandmother, born in 1905, who passed in 1980. She was the mother of 17 kids, and of those, she had 2 sets of twins. Here's a picture of her and my grandfather, Arthur, and she's probably a frog hair taller than 4 feet tall. And man, could she cook. I remember as a small boy going to her house for family get-togethers. Us kids would play out front and on the front porch, and her and my aunts would go in the kitchen and make these burgers. I can still remember listening to my aunts cackling in the kitchen talking about these burgers only got 3 ingredients. Grated onions, and they gotta be grated, mustard, white bread, and hamburger. And that's it. So all the women would be in the kitchen cooking these burgers left and right, and us cousins would be out front playing. And you just get real excited when you'd finally hear your name called to come up and get a paper plate with 2 of these burgers on them. Back in those days, we lived way out in the country, didn't have a whole lot. So you got whatever they had on hand. You might get a slice of cheese, you might not. You might get a glass of Kool-Aid. If you're lucky, you get a double cola. But one thing's for sure, we all loved each other, and we loved getting together, and we especially loved eating those burgers. A lot of years have gone by since those days. Most of the aunts and uncles are gone. Cousins are scattered all around the country. But 2 of my cousins, Sheila and Lori, and I were talking about these burgers just a few weeks ago, and I've had them on my mind ever since. So I decided I was going to make some and share it in a video. I remember on the back of my grandmother's stove, she always had a tin can. And in that can, she would either have bacon grease or she'd have lard. And she cooked everything with one of those 2. I encourage any of you who have watched this video this far that you might also make a food video and share some of your stories and memories with your loved ones. This is just how my grandmother used to make them. Man, I hate it. You can't try one of these. Hate it.